Here we go.
Here we go. Joao Pedro to Chelsea. It's official. He been presented this morning by Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea started by teasing us a little bit, putting this video on social media, and people were like, yeah, we know what that means. Somebody is going to be announced. And exactly what people were saying. Few minutes later, it was official. Here we go. Wow, I don't know how I feel really about it, because I'm just like anybody else. I will get carried away. I will celebrate. The dopamine, man. When it comes to the transfer window, you just feel good. It's a lot of feel good factor. The problem is when those players start playing for your team and you are like, get rid. We are not patient at all. So listen. Let's show the same energy that we show when we sign somebody. Show the same energy during the season, and even after 1 or 2 seasons, continue to support, because development is not linear. Development is step by step. Not everybody is going to be like Messi. Not everybody is going to come from heaven and all of a sudden start bowling and, scoring 1,000 goals. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ogs, your own brother. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. This video is about some headlines in the Chelsea community this morning. Remember that in few days now, we're going to play the quarterfinals of the Club World Cup. So we have so many videos coming your way. Put your notification on. And let's continue talking about the beast. The beast is here. Listen, this guy is a fighter, right? He's from the neighborhood, He's from that neighborhood in Brazil. So he knows the street and he knows the pitch. No nonsense. Brazilians, they know the value of playing for a big team. Next season is the Club World Cup. And I think he's going to do everything to get that #1 spot. He's not here to sit on the bench and be comfortable. No, that is not Brazilians. Okay? That is not him. He's already in the national team. It's time to try to keep that position in the national team. He might not be the guy that we wanted, right? Even me, I didn't even put him on my list. Remember that. I'm not going to come here and pretend that I've been watching him a lot and I know everything. No, I am studying him in the recent days just like anybody else, and listening to people who know, who watched him and all that. And it's a lot of positivity. He's 23 years old, not on his prime yet. And I'm going to just keep an open mind and give him the benefit of the doubt. It's time to support, not time to bring agendas like ESPN that will go, oh no, he's not gonna take you to the next level, he's not such. Listen, just because you have a big name with a big price tag doesn't mean necessarily that you're gonna be successful at Chelsea. Otherwise, people like Morata, Mikhailo Modric, people like that, Kepa Arrizabalaga or Lukaku or whatever, they were going to be successful because they had big names, big reputations. People like Falcao, they were going to be successful at Chelsea, right? Because they are coming with big names, proven, blah, 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 blah. But the majority of those big names, when they come to Chelsea, they flop. So I am going to support this guy. Low key, low profile, no pressure. Let's do it.
It's a Chelsea thing.
Okay, guys. So before we go back to talk more about Joao Pedro, let me remind you the quarterfinals of the Club World Cup. So Palmeiras against Chelsea Football Club, and then Fluminense against the Al Halil. And then from the other bracket, we have PSG against Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund against Real Madrid. I think Chelsea are going to beat Palmeiras. And I think in the semi-final, Chelsea are going to beat Fluminense. I believe that Thiago Silva and Fluminense are going to beat Al Hilal to qualify for the semis. And in the semi-finals, Chelsea are going to beat Fluminense and get to the final. All right? And from the other bracket, I think I might sound here a little bit stupid, but I think Bayern Munich could surprise PSG. Everybody is expecting PSG to demolish Bayern Munich, but I'm gonna give them a chance. Bayern Munich to beat PSG, qualify for the semis, and this one also is a big upset, bro. Big upset. Borussia Dortmund beating Real Madrid. How about that? And then in the semi-finals, it's gonna be Bayern Munich against Borussia Dortmund. And I tell you what, Borussia Dortmund are going to surprise Bayern Munich and make it to the final. So the final is gonna be Chelsea Football Club against Borussia Dortmund, and Chelsea are gonna smash them in the final. It's coming home, people. It's coming home. People are like, are you crazy? What are you drinking? I'm not drinking anything. It's 8 o'clock in the morning in Kentucky, right? So it's not time to drink yet. I just woke up. Anyways, let me dream. You're not gonna stop me from dreaming. I think we have a path here to bring it home. Imagine wearing that badge of champions of the world for 4 years. Man, I am going to be so arrogant. Arsenal fans, nobody is gonna be talking to me for 4 years. Show me your badge. World champions. Oh my goodness. Let me stop there, right? Let me stop just there. But I'm dreaming already, man. Dreaming about this big trophy.
It's a Chelsea thing.
Okay, people. I think people are just asking what this brother been drinking. Listen, so even Opta, when it comes to statistics, they kind of brought this statistics thing in football years ago. So they are talking about Chelsea being favorite. But at the beginning of the tournament, they said Chelsea only had 4% chance of winning it. Now they are flip-flopping and saying Chelsea got 26.44% of winning it. Never say never. Everything is possible in football. I don't care how good or how bad you are. I'm very old, man. I've seen everything in football. Nobody is gonna discourage me and tell me that Chelsea can't win it. We won so many trophies in years that people didn't even expect us to win because how bad the team was. Now we have Joao Pedro. Imagine Joao Pedro scoring in the final and winning it for Chelsea. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Let me celebrate. Okay, stop there. Stop right there. You're getting carried away yourself, okay?
It's a Chelsea thing.
Chelsea are not done yet. Malick Fofana still on the list. Mohammed Kudus still on the list. Hugo Ekitike still on the list. Now, Lyon are asking for 60 million. Brother, what are you smoking? What are they smoking over there? Cherki, right? Let me give you context here. Ryan Cherki, a proven Ligue 1, absolutely baller, signed for Manchester City for 35 million. How on earth this guy that nobody heard of 2 days ago, literally, quote unquote, before you say, oh, I knew him since when he was born and his parent, and okay, keep that for yourself. You see the analogy here, right? When we are linked with somebody, We jumped on social media, YouTube, check some videos. All of a sudden, I knew him. Buy. This unknown kid is gonna cost 60 million for what? Somebody please explain to me. Just like a baby, right? Like a 5 years old baby, explain to me how this guy is gonna change and take Chelsea to the next level, and we have to break the bank. How? It makes no sense. And listen, yesterday, Nottingham Forest agreed fee with Lyon to sell him. They didn't disclose the amount because when it comes to selling to quote-unquote small teams, they got the normal price. Let's say 30 million they pay. When Chelsea come calling, there is a Chelsea tax. You have to pay 3 times more, 2 times more. So for me, this price, it doesn't worth it. He's an absolutely baller, but we just signed somebody else, Gittens. We still have Tariq George in the team. Why are you going to spend this kind of money on Malick? For me, it's a no-no. If the price is right and the manager knows how to use him, because what I don't want is to pile a bunch of talent at Chelsea that are not going to even play and develop, and see them frustrated on the bench, like Joao Felix, Renato Veiga, people like that. Why are you buying and not using them? It makes no sense to me. But it is what it is. I hope that Maresca can come up with a good system of rotation. I want him to rotate. In order to keep the team happy and healthy, you have to rotate a lot. But Maresca, the first year at Chelsea, even when Cole Palmer got diarrhea, illness, fever, he's going to play no matter what. But brother, you have Nkunku on the bench. You have Joao Felix on the bench. Palmer is like 20% of his capacity. Why are you playing him? Make some changes. Rotate the team. Oh, no. So if you're going to pile a bunch of talent and pay a lot of money for no reason to farm them and bench them and sell them after 3 months, what is the point? Let's talk about another brother here, Mr. Petrovic.
It's a Chelsea thing.
So Petrovic is going to sign for Sunderland on permanent, £25 million from Chelsea Football Club. That is good money because Chelsea bought him 2 years ago for 12 million from, I think, New England Revolution. That is the team here in the US. You know my position about Petrovic. I want him to be Chelsea #1 if we're not gonna sign Mike Maignan. But the manager don't like Petrovic. He adore his son Robert Sanchez. So don't blame anybody. Don't blame the sporting directors if Robert Sanchez start doing the Robert Sanchez thing. Good luck to him. I think he's gonna prove everybody in the Premier League that he is one of the top. And I hope that Chelsea put some kind of buyback clause, because otherwise we're gonna regret if we don't do that. I hope that is the case. You buy him back like for 40 million or something. Okay, put that clause. So in few years now, we're gonna get him. I'm gonna feel more confident next season if Petrovic is in goal or Mike Maignan is in goal. You can take the 25 million, go spend on Mike Maignan, because I tell you right now, Robert Sanchez is going to make us lose a lot of points next season. I was thinking that Petrovic was going to a big club, but when it comes to goalkeepers, you know, there are not many positions out there. Big teams already got big goalkeepers. So Sunderland is a kind of step back a little bit, but it's the Premier League. You're going to put yourself on display so people can see what you can do against Salah, against Haaland, against big names. So good luck to him. Renato Veiga, also another guy that Maresca really don't like. He hate him with passion. He just, because he tried to ask him, ask the manager to play from center-back position and whatever argument it was. So he's out. The manager don't like him. Now it looks like Bayern Munich, Vincent Kompany, is keen on getting him. And I tell you what, if he plays for Bayern Munich, Vincent Kompany is gonna transform him to one of the best center-backs in the world. Good luck to him. And don't say that I didn't tell you, because I don't know, this guy got the character. He got that leadership, that Chelsea thing, blue blood. You see when he speaks, how he plays, the way he's talking on the pitch, you can feel there is a leader here. But probably he got too much personality, and Maresca don't like people with personality. He has to be him or nobody else. So you have to be a yes man in order to play for Maresca. But sometimes you need those people with character in the team. They're gonna make you win. It is what it is. Good luck to my brother, Mr. Joao Renato Veiga. Speak, brother.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe.
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
For
more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.